We made some statements and we've given a reason. We think that woodpeckers eat termites and other insects because of its long, skinny beak. Its beak is very thin and sharp, so it can fit into small and tiny places in the tree to find the insect. We also have a quick fact about woodpeckers. Woodpeckers got its name from how they forage for food. They tap on tree trunks with their strong beaks and chisel holes in wood. Thank you.
Lovely. Forage for food. Okay, it's another word for searching for food. Forage for food. Lovely, very well detailed presentation. Woodpeckers, can we give them a birdie clap, please? Good job, our woodpeckers. I'm not seeing everyone do it. Inaya, come on, little more enthusiasm.
Ma'am, everyone
Okay.
frozen on my screen, so I don't know what a birdie clap is.
Can you see me?
Now you're frozen too.
Oh, all right. So well
It is when
done.
you flap your wings.
Thanks, Nilambari. Yes, it is. Okay. So, that was a very good observation your group had, that because they peck on wood and they chisel the wood, as you said, fabulous word you used there, right? They are probably eating insects that can be found in the tree trunk. So, that's a very good observation that has come from your group. Well done. We're going to go to our next group, our sparrows. Our sparrows, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So hello everyone. We are here to tell something about sparrows, what they do, what they eat. So over to Raghu.
We think sparrows eat seeds because they have small and narrow beaks. They also eat seeds because sparrows live in house areas and people mostly leave breadcrumbs over there.
Yes, you're right. And this was our presentation. Thank you.
All right. Can we give a little birdie clap to our sparrows, please? Well done, sparrows. Really well done. What I loved about their presentation is all three members were involved in presenting. Yes, and I thought that was a very unique way of presenting your findings. You are absolutely right. Sparrows love to live around people, and they also eat breadcrumbs and things that they find on the floor that are small enough for them to pick up with their small beaks. Lovely. Well done. Let's go
And
to the.
sparrows are very cute.
They're very cute. I agree. Look at it. So cute.
Look at it. It has the face of my dog.
Let's go to our next group. Our owls. Where are my owls? Are the owls ready with their presentation?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So for our group is owls, and we going to be doing about snowy owls. So now I will ask Adya to give a few facts about snowy owls. Snowy owls live in areas of North America, Europe, and Asia. This is the first fact. Second fact is 3 to 9 snowy owls lay 3 to 9 eggs at a time. Wingtip wing stretches about as wide as a sized bed.
Adya, can we request you to repeat the last point as we were not very clear on it?
Wingtip stretches about as wide as a bed.
The wings stretch as wide as?
Ma'am, she's saying
Queen size bed.
A queen size bed. Oh my, those are large wings.
And I will also
And
give you facts after Adya.
it keeps living mice hair fur because their beaks are small.
Adya, I need you to repeat that. I'm sorry. Can the rest of the group members, Arman, we'll come to you as well. I'm sure you have something to share as well. Dia, could you put yourself on mute? Because I think that's why we're not able to hear Adya properly. And then we'll come to both of you as well. Yes, Adya, continue.
It keeps living mice hair or fur because their beaks are small.
So you said they're eating mice and hair because their beaks are small.
Yes, living mice.
Okay. Yes, Dia, over to you. And then Arman will close the presentation.
Okay, so snowy owls. The snowy owl is one of the largest owls in North America. Female snowy owls are larger than males. And my sixth fact is snowy owls hunt for food from the air and while on the ground. Snowy owls can swap small meal holes. And now I'm gonna share a picture of snowy owls. This is a picture of snowy owls.
We can pin Adia to our screen so that the picture becomes clear. Wow, Dia, that's a fabulous drawing of the snowy owl.
Yeah, and these birds are really good hunters.
They're really good hunters. Okay. Arman, sorry, Kaya, the presentation's not over. Arman, would you like to add something to the presentation? Please unmute yourself, my darling. Yes.
I don't feel like adding something to the presentation.
And why is that?
I can tell you later.
Okay, we'll talk about it later, but I'm sure you helped in the group discussion when you all were discussing as a group.
I did.
Okay. Do you have anything that will help your group's presentation?
Hmm. Hmm. Including everyone.
Okay. What I meant was, do you have anything about the beak that you can tell us that would help your presentation?
Uh, like all owls, snowy owls have very powerful beaks and talons.
Hmm. I think what must be helping them catch their prey are the talons, right, Arman?
Yes.
Fabulous point. Thank you for bringing that to the table. And absolutely right. So, here in group number three's presentation, group number four's presentation, we've got a new point coming in as well. Not only are the beaks informing us of what the bird is eating, but the type of claws, the talons that the bird has, is helping us identify that it could catch its prey. Yes?
They catch the mice with their claws and then eat their hair
or maybe I should say fur of the swimming mice.
Very interesting point. Kyra, you wanted to say something.
Right. It's not about the presentation or anything. It's just that group five. Uh, I mean, I can. If you were going to show like a different drawing of the owl, I can see that because it's still on that G4 owl as a group decide on the statement and give
So
reasons.
Dia was showing it on her screen.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I saw the one they are showing right now. It's very pretty, and Diaz is also pretty. This is the real snowy owl that I tried to draw, and I can even show you another picture of the snowy owls right here.
Okay. Can we see the talons a little closely? The claws. You can all pin Dia to your screen to be able to see the talons.
Here are the claws picking up.
Ah, look at those claws. So it's actually not using its beak to pick up the mice, but it's using its claws. Can you all see that?
Can you
That's
see
fascinating.
the mice right here?
Yeah, that is absolutely fascinating. Arman wants to add something. Yes, darling.
Snowy owls are brown when they are babies and they are white when they are grown up. And bald eagles are also brown when they are babies and then they start getting the white fur on their necks as they grow older.
And why do you think that is? Does it help them adapt in some way?
Yes, I don't think I know.
We can find this out. Anyone else wants to try at that question? Arman is saying when they are small. Yes,
I know, ma'am.
Arman, you want to finish your point? I'm sorry I interrupted you. Yes, Anaya.
Maybe it helps them adapt as the snow from the snow so that they don't feel cold.
But their color changes. How would that stop them from feeling cold? Think again. Dia?
I want to share another fact.
Okay, wait. Before you share the other fact, hold on. Let's answer this question. Okay, darling, it's important. So, Arman brought it to our notice that they are different color when they are small, and when they grow up, they become white in color. Their feathers change color. Why do you think that happens? Does it help them adapt in some way? Think about where they live. You can write RH in the chat when you're ready to answer this.
Ma'am, may I please answer this question?
I'll come to you, Samaira, after Nilambari. Yes, Nilambari.
I don't know, am I correct? But I think because they live in snowy places, the white fur will be a little more thicker than the brown fur they have.
The white feathers, okay, maybe the feathers become thicker, like Anaya was saying, and it keeps them warm. That is one thing. Samaira.
I think that this is a very major reason. Owls are not only predators but then prey to some animals as well. That's why I think they change color because when they become old, they have to hunt. So they can camouflage with the snow, and when they are like young and when they have brown fur, I don't think they when they learn to fly, I think that the trees are safe places for them, the babies. So that's why and maybe they camouflage the tree bark when they're young.
That's a fabulous point. So, this is a characteristic that helps them adapt, that they can camouflage, right? So when they're babies, because they live on the trees, they are dark, they're brown, so that they camouflage with the tree. And as they grow older, they become white, so that they camouflage with the snow and hunt for
Ma'am,
food. Fabulous
I
point, Samaira. Yes, Kyra. Dia, I'm
I
coming back
have
to
a question. How does their environment affect their characteristics?
you. Ooh, tough question. I'm making a note of it. Please write it down as well, Kyra. How does. Yes, Dia.
So, one thing is, I have two more facts. One fact is, a mother snowy owl lays her eggs on the ground actually, because in the Arctic there are no trees. That's why she lays it on the ground, and her nest is shaped like a ball in the dirt. Mm. Sometimes she leaves it with soft feathers and plants. That's why the Arctic doesn't have any trees, so the nest stays on the ground.
Oh, that's a very important fact that adds to what Samaira and I was saying and also addresses a misconception that we had that they live in trees. So maybe she's hiding them in the nest. Yes, don't worry your hand. There's enough time.
And one more fact is about the feathers.
Tell us.
A snowy owl's entire body is covered in feathers that keeps it warm. Even its legs and toes have feathers.
Oh, that's what Inaya was saying. The feathers keep it warm, and Nilambari added to that as well.
In this picture,
Fabulous.
see the feathers on the claws and toes.
All right, lovely. Can we look at the shape of the beak? Can you maybe show me with your finger what is the beak shaped like? Yeah, it has a sort of hook at the end. Can you see that? Yes, Arman.
I'm not getting a chance, which is making me angry.
And why do you think you're not getting a chance? You just added such a valuable point that helped us discuss about how snowy owls camouflage. Please speak up. We are waiting to hear what you have to say.
Uh, all the facts I know about snowy owls are gone.
All right, but did you see your contribution about how the color of the feathers change added to the conversation in the class?
Yes.
Yes, so there's nothing to be angry about. You have helped your friends learn something new. Okay, darling?
Okay.
All right, we're going to move to the next group now. Before we do that, can we please give a birdie clap to our owls? You did a fabulous job and brought in a lot of new information that helped us learn something new about the type of bird. And over to the pelicans. Yes, presenter.
Um, we think pelicans eat fish because A, its beak's downward part is thick, so it can carry loads of fishes. B, because its legs are like ducks. If you see closely, over here we can see its leg, and it's like ducks. We see A, its beak is hanging as right over here, so that's why we think it eats fish and can carry them. Even ducks have long legs and feet wide. So those are our reasons.
Fabulous.
And I
Yes,
also I also
yes,
want to
Yashmi.
I also want to correct Anaya. It's not fishes, it's fish. Because even a plural one is fish.
Thank you,
Right.
Yashvi, for that. Well
I
done,
want to
friend.
add something.
Absolutely. Please go ahead.
So um I just wanted to say that there is another reason which they eat fish is because they spend most of the time in water.
Yes.
We weren't sure on that fact. Soham, I think, decided let's search from the net, but I said that I think we should just do what we know.
Vihana, you want to add something?
I was just telling that I thought of that.
You thought of that? Yes, definitely. And we can see it. And I rightly pointed out they have webbed feet like
Can
ducks. So
I
it's
also
likely that they, one second, Yashvi. So it's likely that they live near water. And because of that, they are likely to eat fish, is what Samaira was saying. So it's basically taking those 2 points and detailing them further. Yes, Sanaya? Yes, Yashvi.
So I have a fact about pelicans. What is the species name for pelican? Pelicanus.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Lovely. Can we give a body clap to our pelicans, please? Fabulous job, pelicans. Yes, Adya.
my question is how do pelic swim because they have wings?
Can you repeat that?
I wanted to say that how do pelicans swim because they don't have those they only have wings.
All right. I want to
Uh,
say something to that?
so Adya, it is a possibility. We're not sure that, as you can see in the picture, the pelican is not really deep into the water. It's just standing, and in the shallow parts there are fishes sometimes. All the pelican has to do is put its beak in and take out fish. So I don't. You're right. It can't swim like that, like ducks, but it has feet like ducks. It can stand in the water because usually when feet get wet, I guess it's hard for birds to fly.
Hmm.
Can I have one more fact about pelicans? Who eats pelicans? Wild dogs eat pelicans because wild dogs are like, I don't know what to call, how to describe them, but wild dogs eat pelicans, and this I found out from many of my books which are about animals, and yeah.
So I want to yes, can I add on to Inaya's point that you remember when we saw the video before we wanted to uh, um, before we were looking for our um, theme, we saw a video where many types of birds were some were swimming, some were flying. So we saw pelicans also over there who was
Okay, I
swimming.
don't remember, but we must have seen it. Yeah.
Arzu ma'am, I can't see your presentation. Can everyone else?
Yes, Yashvi.
Now we can't.
Yeah, that's because ma'am logged out.
Look. So it's 10.
Ma'am's and logging out.
Anyway, till then I made this marble designed heart.
It can also be a butterfly.
I can't find. Ma'am is back, but she is stuck.
Sorry,
Ma'am,
I
you're on
got
mute.
disconnected from the call. All right. What was the last point was made by Yashvi about wild dogs eating pelicans. That's what I remember. After that, I know Arman wanted to say something, and I know Adya wanted to say something to add, right? So, Arman. What did you want to say about pelicans, sweetheart?
I said I know what a wild dog is, and I know a lot of facts about wild dogs.
Okay.
Senia.
All right. So when we come to wild dogs, you can share about those facts as well. Wonderful. And Adya wanted to say something. Yes, Adya.
So I had said that point, but I can repeat.
Yeah,
So,
please repeat it because I missed it.
so I was that. You remember when we started to search for our in our new unit?
Hmm.
For that, it showed us a video of birds swimming, and we saw a pelican also over there who were
Hmm.
eating fish, and they were swimming also. So I wanted to say that.
Okay, lovely. I am now going to send you a link to the class, and I have just 2 slides to end our class with a bunch of questions for all of you. In the meantime, is there any conversation that needs to be completed that had been started when I got logged out? No? Okay, fabulous. So just give me a minute. The presentation is loading and I'm just sharing the link with you. I will also share the presentation in the class on the class screen just in case you are unable to join the peer deck link. The link is in the chat. Nilambari, would you like to log out? Okay, I have 3 students now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Waiting for more.
I can see
There are
the
more of
slide.
us.
I can see the slide, the very old slide where you say "Welcome back, readers." That slide.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ma'am,
Yes, Arhan.
there's a weird thing. Whenever we go on Pear Deck, it shows something on the up right corner. It shows like a boar or a pig or something.
Yeah, it just gives students fun characters like that. It's nothing else. Okay.
I'm a boar.
Professors warmly drive purple drums.
Wow, I'm a
All
boar.
right. I have 11 students joined and there are
Water.
15 in this class. So if you are unable to join, can you please tell me so I know who is unable to join?
I'm a water buffalo.
Ma'am, actually there are 14 because one is your presentation and one is yourself.
There are 16 people in the call, no? I'm the 16th person, darling. Anyone unable to join because I have 12 students now. I'm still waiting for some more. Arman, have you joined the peer deck slide? Just raise a thumbs up. I can see your screen. Or a thumbs down. Can you please join? I put the link in the chat. Quickly, my darling. Okay, 13 students now. Fabulous. Just waiting for 2 more of us. Okay. 14 now. Very good. Arman, quickly. Are you there? Fabulous. Arman is also there. Okay. Anyone who's unable to join, please speak up.
Ma'am,
Yes.
why does it say there are 29 more slides? We don't have time for
No,
20.
we don't. As I told you, we're only going to look at 2 slides, darling. I make my presentations for 1 week in the same uh flow so that my flow doesn't break. That's why. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to start the class and I'm going to take you to the slide for today's discussion. Okay. Do you think bird beaks help birds adapt? And if you think so, how? Please start noting your responses down and I'll tell you when we can start sharing.
Ma'am, when you tell us to like write the answer in the corner, there is like a box answer here, but this time it's not coming.
Click on it, it should be there, darling.
It's not there.
Others are writing. You can write it in the chat if it's not coming. Yes, why? Please give me reasons.
Ma'am, mine is showing slide 20.
Just give it a minute. Maybe it's just taking some time to load. We are on slide 28. If it's not coming on your screen, either you can refresh or
Now
you can write it in the chat.
So it was in full screen. I didn't pop it up.
Okay. Anyone wants to speak out and share what they are writing? Yes, Zia.
Ma'am, I would like to speak my answer. Environment, because their original prey might have gone extinct or are now very rare to find. Now they have to look for new types of food that will help them survive so that they don't get extinct.
Okay, interesting. So their beaks have adapted over time because of the food availability, is what Zia is saying. Lovely point, Zia. Samaira also wanted to share her response.
After Samaira, may I?
Absolutely. Nana.
And after an
I think bird beaks help birds adapt because of the availability of food.
Because of the availability of food. Okay, yes. Inaya.
My answer is yes, because some birds have long beaks, so when they fly, it slashes the air, so maybe they don't feel cold.
Okay, yes, I saw that point that you have written there. So it may also help them adapt to the climate and according to where they live. Kyra.
So in the presentation I wrote, the shape of the bird's beak helps it to eat different things. If a bird needs to adapt to a new location to live, most probably there will be different food there.
And then over time, maybe the beak would change. Yes. I've
Yeah.
only received 10 responses. I'm waiting, giving a few more minutes. If you can write your responses, it would be great. If you think it's too much to type and would like to speak, please speak. Who was that? Who said, ma'am?
I
Yeah,
said,
I'm going to take 2 more minutes, please. Yes. Who just said, ma'am? Was that you, Kyra?
yes, I didn't understand something.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So if a bird needs to shift locations to live somewhere else and there's like different food there, how can it's the same question? How can the environment like change the shape of the beak?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a chance to ask that question once again. Anyone else who has not shared? Raghav, I would love to hear your thoughts. Soham, Bihana would love to hear your thoughts. Arhan would love to hear your thoughts. I'm waiting.
I've written it down.
You want to share what you've written?
Yeah. Ma'am, even I want to share my thought.
Please do. I've been asking you to. So first Vihana and then Soham.
Yes, because the beak help the beak helps them hunt and eat.
All right. Yes, that is true for certain birds who need to hunt. Yes. Soham, what are your thoughts on this?
Ma'am, my thoughts are yes, the beaks help the bird adapt. They help them adapt by helping them grab different type of food, and then soon they get used to that food.
Oh, all right. Thank you for sharing that insightful answer, Soham. Yes, Dia.
Can I also share mine?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think the answer is yes because their beak allows them to hunt for some sharp foods, and their beak can make them eat better food, like not they can eat hard food also with their beaks.
All right. Yes, like the toucan. Oh, like the toucan, am I still there? Yeah. Like the toucan can rip apart food because of the length and the shape of its beak. Lovely point. Okay, one last slide, and I want everyone to respond on this slide. What more would you want to know about birds and how they adapt? So you can put a question on this slide. Kyra, you can ask your question here that you were asking in the class. You can put it down here. Think deeply. What more do you want to know about this? Write a question with a question mark only. And only when you've put down your question, you will share your question with me and then you can leave the call.
I've written my question. Can I share?
Can you please tell me what's your question?
Yes. How do owls adapt?
Thank you, Raghav. You may leave.
Ma'am, I'm done with my question.
Can you tell me what was your question?
How are birds different from dinosaurs?
Haven't we explored this a great deal? But okay, sure. Thank you, Inaya.
Bye.
Bye.
Ma'am, I also have
What's your question?
my question is that I want to hear more about ostriches.
Okay, I would like to know about how ostriches adapt. Will you write that as a question, darling?
Ma'am, my question is, do birds get lost?
I like that question. Thank you, Soham. You can go.
Ma'am, I've also written my question.
Yeah, you want to tell me what's your question?
It's just after why do birds get lost?
Why do birds exist when dinosaurs died?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, can
Yeah?
I ask my question?
1 second, Zia. Yashvi, I think we've explored this in great detail that birds evolved over time from dinosaurs. But were they living then?
No,
Okay, so can you rethink your question? Take two
I'm doing
minutes.
that. I you can see the response.
Okay. Yes, Zia.
Ma'am. So my question is, I would like to know that if birds are close to extinction, what can we do to help them?
That's a really deep question. Thank you for sharing, Zia.
Ma'am,
You
can
can leave the call.
I
I will come back to you, Samira. First, Arhan. Yes, Arhan.
My question is, how do small birds attack?
How do small birds adapt? Have you written down your question, Arhan? Yeah.
Yes.
Bye,
How do
ma'am.
small birds attack or adapt?
Attack.
Attack. Interesting question. Thank you, Arhan. Samaira.
Do birds adapt easily to other environments?
Do birds adapt easily to other environments? Lovely question. Thank you, Samaira. Adya.
Hi, ma'am.
My question is, why do birds live in different places?
Why do birds live in different places? Lovely question. Yes, Dia.
I wrote the question in.
On peer deck. Thank you, Dia. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Vishal, is this your question? Till how long can birds fly? I think it was Vishal's question.
Mom, did you get my question?
Can you please tell me what was your question?
My question was, how do birds hunt?
Lovely question. Thank you for that, Bihana.
Ma'am, I also rethought my question.
Yes, Yashvi.
I wanted to eager since we learnt about snow owls today. I was thinking when the owls group was presenting, that how would they feel if they had no fur around them?
How would they feel if they had no fur around them? Do they have fur? Do they have feathers?
Feathers.
That's an important thing to remember, right?
Yeah,
It's a
because birds have
characteristic
feathers.
of birds. Yes.
Dogs have
Thank
fur,
you.
but not feathers.
Lovely question, Yashvi. Thank you. Bye bye. You can go. Vihana and Yashvi, you may leave. Nilambari, have you posted your question, my darling?
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Arman, you writing? Are you typing? Hi, Jahan. Yes.
Bye.
Arman, sweetheart, have you put down your question?
Exactly. You started.
Johan is troubling me.
Okay, you want to tell me your question? I'll note it down for you.
Yes. My question. I know the most amount of facts about animals in this class. I can't even think of a question.
Oh, my darling, there's always more we can learn and know, you know.
But I do have one question.
Please ask.
My question is, how many species of birds are there?
Can you repeat that?
How many different species of birds are there, and which is the most powerful bird to ever live and the biggest one? Oh yes, the biggest one is ostrich. I already know that the biggest one is ostrich.
I noted down my question on Peridec, but I can't see it on the screen.
1 second. I just scroll down. It should be visible then, darling. What was your question?
It is that how do small birds? Oh, that's the same one that Arhan had said, but I wrote it before Arhan.
How do owls adapt?
Yeah, how do small birds
Small birds attack. Okay, lovely.
Same like Arhan. And I have written my second question too. While birds migrate to other places, do they adapt that?
Very good question, Nilambari.
How do owls adapt just like normal birds?
Lovely. Okay, Nilambari and Arman, we're going to close the class here. We have almost 15 minutes over time. Let's go, both of us. Bye.
It's almost 12 minutes because it's 11.
Yes. Bye. Bye, Arman. Bye, Jahan. He wants to play with you, Arman.
We have kids.
Jahan, your classes are over?
Every kid that every kid that we have are crying. John, shh. Yeah. No. John. Okay. It's fixed now. So now go with it. Go with it. It's fixed. But it's not how. Sit inside. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
What time is my next class?
Darling, your next class, let me just check. Give me a minute.
2:30 Hindi.
Your class is at 12 o'clock Hindi. So you don't have much of a break. You have about a 45-minute break.
Okay, bye.
Bye, sweetheart.